fresh day, a fresh beginning, new beginning. Haven't smiled for a long time, right? I bet you got scared of me now, thinking, oh my god, this guy is strictly spiritual. It's not all that general like. I mean general like, just general! I think now we're hitting the stage where you have to decide whether you want to be sensitive to what I say, and if I comment sometimes on if I'm critical, because what kind of option actually I have in this type of world. You know, I'll go sit down and relax, because I think I'm getting also confused with all this moving stuff, and I invited you for a walk with me, but sometimes you also have to sit down. But if I sit down all the time, then you say, wait a minute, you invited me for a walk, but now what's going on? We're sitting all the time, so you tricked me. I'm not tricking you. So we're going for a walk, as we're going right now. Yeah? Is it moving too much? Okay, and now we're gonna sit down somewhere, and I'll tell you some stuff. Some a little bit serious again, but don't be scared. Don't shy away. Okay, see ya. There you go. Now, I made this video strictly spiritual, and I was really strict for a lot of people, too much, and I think there is a lot of people, I would say that most of the people nowadays is doesn't want to be critical, you know. They don't want to be critical, and you maybe don't want to be critical because you think it's a burden, because you think it's all this negativity, and so we came kind of into a cult of positivity, which I already explained so many times before, so I'm not even gonna go into that stuff. But you know, I would say there are 3 words that have been abused so badly that I was observing for years and years, even before on the earth, for years and years, not only now in this body. And I've seen what that brings, you know. And why am I so strict when it comes to mentioning and claiming spirituality and spiritual views and spiritual being, you know, you are being spiritual, is like, you know, I mean, it's just no joke, you know, it's just no joke, because as soon as you put yourself in a position to try and be some type of teacher for someone, you gotta understand there is a huge responsibility, and most of the people are not taking that responsibility. They read a few books, spiritual books, I mean books on the spirituality, on the deeper existence of us, and they just think they're ready, you know, and they think, oh, I got it, you know, yeah, I understand, yeah, everything is one, of course, we are all one, and everything is simple, it's just love, compassion, and that's it, you know. Is that it? Is that it? You know, really, is that it? I don't think that's it. Because if it would have been, you know, those are the 3 words, you know. One is love. That's the number 1, the first, the most abused word in the whole world, in the whole planet. Because it's even more abused than the word God. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that it's more abused than the word God? And why I say that? Because God belongs to certain cults. It belongs to religions. It belongs to people who are so radical, okay, in their opinion, or you know, in their thinking. It's not really realizing something, it's more thinking, it's more opinion, it's more okay, I'm not gonna go into that because everyone will go, ah, why are you saying that stuff, no. Okay, I'll say some stuff sometime, some other time, in some other video, but now this one is, so it's love, because love is the first one, God is the second, because love belongs to so many people, even those outside religions, you know. So love is used by so many people, but that's not really, in most cases, it's not even love, you know, because this society here is still, like I said, so much in diapers, you know. There are civilizations across the universe that are way ahead, and you're not alone. You gotta accept that. You gotta accept that you're a human, that you actually perceive yourself here as a human, and you think that's it, that you're somewhere on top of some chart, and you get these terms. So you get these terms, you know, and you operate with them with a very limited amount of understanding what they actually are, you know, what they actually tell you, what they actually represent. And it's so much confusion when we come to words, because words are so limited, and I understand, let's say, one word from a completely, I see that word representing something completely different if I stand in a completely different level. Let's say if I go to some higher level, love changes completely from someone else who might be somewhere lower, you know what I mean? And then higher you go, more responsibility it takes to even utter such a word, you know. It's and if you want to really contribute to this society, to this spiritual evolution, you gotta be careful, because you're taking so much risk. You're taking so much risk by putting videos up and opening certain businesses and trying to help people with all this energy and spirituality and stuff. It's, you know, you gotta be careful, and I'm not telling you that because of me, because I'm not here to punish you, you know what I mean? But the forces of the unknown, man, they give you such a blow, you know what I mean? They give you such a blow. Probably you don't know, not many of you probably know what I'm talking about, but believe me, I dealt with them for a long time, and I'm still dealing with them, and I'll be dealing with them forever. You know, because it's the nature of the universe. They give you a blow. You know what a blow means? They have a blow, a spiritual blow. I was not even talking about you being in jeopardy for using such terms, for representing yourself as a guru, you know, or whatever leader, or whatever spiritual guide for others and stuff, or a light worker, you know. They actually really have a grip on you, and if you don't understand those worlds, it's the beings that are not even from here, from this solid dimension. So I just warn you, because if you get in that trouble, you will be in a lot of trouble, you know. This is truly spiritual, you see. This is not even talking about this world and these people. You don't need to worry about these people around. You don't need to worry about me. You just need to worry about the unknown, you know, because if they get you, and you have to prove your power, because you claim it. With this position that you go and say to people, I'll help you, you need to prove that power, you know that? And that's very risky if you don't understand, because you get in a trap, bam! And things start happening to you and you have no clue what's going on, you know? And you can lose your body over that, believe me. You can lose your body. You might be, one of the nights or one of the days, you just might get out of your body, because your energy will be over, you know? So you won't be able to resist the blows, and you won't be able to take them, you won't be able to endure them. So this channel is for people who got tired of all these spiritual scams, you know what I mean? All these commercial scams in God's name and in the name of spirituality, you know? So this is for people who are serious and who really are willing to work on themselves beyond the 3 words. I forgot to say the third is compassion.